Good evening. Welcome to In the North Bank and Game Day Live. Yet another Game Day Live. This time, different different place. And it's Champions League. It's Champions League time, and oh Jesus, we're 50 minutes till kickoff. The teams have just been announced. I'm joined by Mark. How you doing, Mark? You okay?
I'm good, bro. Excited for the game. So yeah, all good, all good.
Yeah, nice. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Obviously, the lineup on the screen right now. What are your thoughts on that, Mark?
I think he's a bit stronger than what I thought he would have, if I'm being honest. But I listened to his press conference today, and he did say that it's September. It's like the guys will just have to get on with it, basically. So yeah, solid back line. We've got full strength back line goalkeeper. So that tells me instantly that Atalanta are going to have to pull something out the bag to break us down and get past these guys. Party being in, I'm a bit surprised in that, just with an eye on the Man City game. Um, However, yeah, solid, absolutely solid. Declan Rice coming back in was obvious, which is fantastic. Interesting, Havertz dropping back into the midfield again, or possibly the 10, like the 10, but it is still midfield. So um, that's quite interesting. And I like Jesus in the Champions League. I don't know what it is. The guy always turns up in the Champions League.
Yeah,
So, and it wasn't until today. We've done the preview show, obviously, yesterday, but I never thought about that. And it wasn't until today I was going through some podcasts and various things, and I was watching Jesus, and I thought, "Do you know something? Yeah." So I fancy him tonight. So I'm confident of a result tonight. I really am.
yeah. Look, I think I weren't far off the lineup. I said about Partey starting, didn't I, last night?
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah,
Um, Jesus is look. I don't know. Obviously, he hasn't probably said where he's playing. Uh, it's one of those, isn't it? It's one of you pick the players, but then it's okay. All right, okay. Well, actually, where are they actually going to go in? Is Havertz literally going to be playing in that midfield, or
yes, yes. Do you know?
yeah,
I think Arteta still fancies Jesus, and he still thinks as Jesus as his number one striker. And when Jesus is fully fit, he often does start for Arsenal.
yeah,
Even with Havertz there, what you normally see is Havertz dropping back into midfield. So it's just worked out that way. But yeah, Havertz will definitely be in midfield, and Jesus on. I'm glad to see Martin Ødegaard getting there. I just hope he lifts his head up tonight and just go and show us what you're capable of, bro. Yeah, simple as that. Just go and show us what you could do. So
yeah.
uh,
No, look, 100%. I'll look at the bench again. Yeah,
a lot of kids.
there are places to fit in, that's what I said about like a few shows ago, and I said about we're probably still a few transfer windows away from being anywhere near what say City have got at the minute.
Yeah.
When you compare them, and you look at it like that, and I know we've got a couple of injuries, which would take it up, but then you look at it and you think, well, look, I've got what one, two, three, four, six youngsters there, and I know probably there's a couple there that are just literally going to be moved along once everyone's fit, and then maybe come Sunday, they're kind of they're out of that equation. But you look at it, I tell you what, it is quite it's quite shocking. It's just when you look at it. Um,
Yeah, guys.
but yeah, look, I see that big opportunities like for say well certainly Wanyeri there. As I said yesterday, I thought he's got a very good 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks potentially that he could get some proper game time. And I don't stop at him. I obviously look at the Carabao Cup game and I think, well, this could be one for obviously your Lewis Skellies and your Salah and I mean just like all those players that are kind of dipping around, and then obviously Kirior and all the other fringe players will get that chance to come in and get some game minutes. Um,
Yeah.
you think it's? Are you think they're just there just for numbers, or do you think potentially might call upon them?
I can see Namberi getting possibly game time today. It depends on the score, obviously.
Yeah, yeah,
But chucking him into a Champions League game, I never thought that would. I never honestly thought that would happen. That he would start tonight. But away in Italy, it's a hard place to go. Champions League. There's no way he was starting this game, but I can
yeah.
see him. He'll start in the Bolton game with your Lewis Skellies, etc. I'm just trying to think who's out. We've obviously Tomiyasu, Zinchenko, Odegaard. Am I missing anyone else from
Um, let's just have a
Kieran Tierney? I guess you could say Kieran Tierney
yeah
as well.
Tierney.
For
Yeah, so yeah, you're looking at Tierney, you're looking at Zinchenko, you're looking at Tomiyasu,
so
Odegaard, Marino,
Mourinho,
and
yeah,
then
of course.
look,
There's five
you're,
players. I mean, there's five players that could jump on that bench.
yeah,
Fair enough. Most of them are left backs, but or left sided defenders. But yeah, you do have five players. So
yeah,
when you look at it, maybe our bench is not as quite as bad. It's just the injuries at the moment. Or
yeah. Look, as I said, it's one of those where suddenly you then have another window, and because obviously we got rid of quite a few, and
yeah,
I think there's business to be done in January. So again, this might totally change as well. Just on just, yeah, I mean, you know how quickly it all goes. If there's a deal to be done, and it's someone that he wants, then it's going to happen. So yeah, I'm buzzing about it. I'm pretty gutted to be honest. For a friend of mine was like, I've sorted him out a few times. One of them was going to. I drove them all down to Man City to go and see the FA Cup. FA Cup game over there, and I mean, I've done loads, organised the tickets, everything like that, got it all sorted. And then you think someone's got your back, and then suddenly I dropped a clanger with regards to the tickets being or dropping down, and then the window, and then missed the window. So I then get a message from my wife and goes, "Oh, he's yeah, he's going to Bergamo." So the guy's just got tickets. Didn't bother asking me. Just by saying,
oh,
"Oh,
you're kidding.
you're doing it," and it's like. So one of those. It's a bit annoying because I've done it about 2 or 3 times. I said, "Yeah, do you want tickets? I'll sort it out. What I mean, just sort it
Oh
out
man,
when we get there." And then he's over there now, and it's like I'm just like I'm sitting in a hotel in
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire. It's plumbing it, and
Yeah.
so I'm a bit gutted because I'd have liked to have done that. Another little stadium ticked off the list,
Yeah,
but
I was hearing a lot of Arsenal fans. They'll not even be at this game. They bought tickets, but it's mainly to get the points, so they're not even going to travel.
well, this apparently that the club have supposed to be sorting this out, and again, this is a big topic about um, the ticketing side. Obviously, this year for when we get into finals and that stage, if we obviously get to there, they've now included away credits on top of the ticket utilisation for home games,
Right.
which kind of now makes it unlikely that I'll get tickets for a final, just because of the fact that I haven't got the away credits. And like I said, I've gone down to 2 now. The most I've been at is 5. Busy lifestyle. I can't always commit to it, but the last year certainly there were no times at 3 credits last season that it went down. The last time it went down was West Ham in the Carabao Cup. That was
Crazy.
that was horrendous. But I look at it, I just think, well, these people that are doing it again. There's some saying they're kind of cheating the system because they're not going to the games. They're just topping up the points and then passing them on, and then whoever's buying them have that risk of potentially getting there and then suddenly saying, "Oh, we need to check who you are." And if you don't
Yeah.
match the whatever, and I think it don't really help with this one because I think there was some issues with systems from Atalanta side about getting the emails out and the e-tickets. But
So
yeah,
are they
don't
going to do the checks? Are they actually doing the checks in this game?
well. They're e-tickets, so they're sent out to
Right.
the members. But again, with how look, there's not a lot of turnaround time on this one. So this is why I say it's potentially
They'll get away with it then for
they'll
this
get away
one.
with it. But again, this is where the club need to kind of step in and be a little bit more forceful. If you're
Yeah.
going to suddenly make it more of a closed shop, because again, these people that are obviously be able to go to every single away game.
Yeah.
A large portion of those are the ones not actually going all the time to the game, and they'll siphon off the ticket to someone else, and someone else will be going. They'll just have the tickets, and then they're able to go to the big ones. They won't be going to the real rubbish ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the one I mean the Newcastle's at 5:30 or whatever
Yeah.
on a Sunday or whatever. Just what I mean.
Yeah.
You get the credits. You're in
But
a
that's
luxury position.
But do you know what? That's what it's like. I mean, being up in Scotland, it's a nightmare trying to get a ticket to any game.
Mm,
So, like, we have to reach out to, if we want to go to a game, the options are we're buying them like 3, 4 times face value at times, and it's not even the good games that you're getting to go and see.
yeah.
Because the demand's there. The demand's there. So, the people are always going to get away with doing it while the demand's there. If you went back to pre 2019, nobody'd be trying to do this because the stadium was half empty.
Yeah.
So nobody would be try to do this whatsoever. I was actually thinking today of going on the waiting list for a season ticket, but what I've heard is 10 years. Be lucky to even be
I don't know the latest figure. All I know is that we're probably looking at about from what was it 18 months ago, 2 years ago. They were kind of quoting as saying there was about 210,000 red members. When you consider
There's
every
500, Paul, honestly, there's over 500,000 red
oh yeah,
members.
that's it, yeah. But then when you consider now, obviously, well, back then, even then, was that every single game was about 13,000 normal tickets going on ballots to the silver members, to the red members.
It's crazy.
It's just you
It's
know what I mean?
honestly,
And every single person's paying 36 quid for the year, and
it's
the
for
lion's
nothing.
share of times they're not going to get a ticket whatsoever.
See, the best I could do is get 10% off of the shop, the club shop. That is the
Yeah,
best. That's why I'm a member, because I get 10% off.
yeah.
So unless I spend 340 quid, I'm not really getting my membership free. I do spend that anyway. In fairness, I do actually spend that, but I spend a lot more than that. But that's what that's the only good that comes out of being a red member. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
yeah, it's not great. And as I said, yeah, I thought about it for my boys, and I suddenly thought, shall I get them on the waiting list? And I'm just suddenly thinking,
It's point.
Yeah, you might as well just light a load of money up in your hand and just let it burn.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you're paying it. You pay it once. I don't think you pay it yearly, do you?
It's the one-off fee. No, it's yearly. It's yearly.
Is it yearly? Do you don't right? Okay, so I thought when you did it, I thought when they would then give you the £50 off
Oh
the
no,
season
that's
ticket.
sorry. That's for season ticket. I thought you meant the membership.
Oh right, okay,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So, but again, look, that's a lifetime. Like I said I could potentially probably put one of my boys, the older ones, they're 15, and I'd probably say that they probably wouldn't even get anywhere near a sniff of a season ticket until they're probably near
25.
near to coming to the end. I said I look at it like that. I think 50 odd years, unless obviously saying obviously goes totally wrong,
The
or
only
we go
ex-
to a super stadium.
yeah, that's
And
what I was going to say. The expansion. That's the only way to get around this.
is it beyond belief that we move again in the next 30 years?
I don't know about moving, but certainly building a bigger stadium. But it's kind of funny because Arsenal, as I read today, that Arsenal have actually given away a box worth over £9,500 per game to the
Mm.
Prime Minister. So I kind of find that funny. Why is Arsenal doing that? Is that to cut through
Was
some
that
red tape?
that was Eddie and Ketty's, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know either. I was just
No, no,
saying.
no. I have no idea.
Uh, um, I remember because back when I was a little bit. Oh, what was that? Yeah, I drove it 20 years ago, and yeah, yeah, no. As we were the first season we going into the Emirates, and my boss at the time where I was working, he sold his company all to the family, 65 million quid, and it was all to him, and he was an Arsenal fan, and it was like Arsenal. I want. Can you just give me like six or get me just 6 seats? I want to sit with the fans. I don't want to. He was getting quotes for boxes, the club level, everything like that. The prices on the boxes were like ridiculous because they wanted you to sign up for about 6 years.
Is that right?
It was like, yeah, sign up for 6 years for a box, 125, 145,000 pounds a year, and it was like, and you was like, yeah, you come in there, and that doesn't include drinks, that don't include food.
You're joking.
No, no, no. I remember I done it on one of the. We went for a friend's son's birthday, um, and yeah, Mum works for Arsenal, and as a surprise, got him box against Villa, and we were sitting right behind the goal in a box, and then yeah, it was like it was something ridiculous, obscene for like a tray of beer or like a bucket of beers. So I don't know, 450, £500 for like a load of beers, and it was just like, yeah, it's I don't know, it's crazy.
It's
Really,
crazy.
but it was good. Apart from I vowed never to do it again. Fortunately, when you go into the boxes, then the next box along there, you then got a load of Villa fans just like jumping up and down because they beat us as well on that game at Bonglaw. That's when they think they beat us 3-0. It was a real toxic game, toxic atmosphere, and Bonglaw scored, and yeah, it wasn't great, but yeah, and then yeah, they refused to give him season tickets. Said I'll buy them up front and I'll pay, but I want to sit with real fans. I'm a football fan. I don't want to be in the boxes. Blah blah blah. I just want and it was like, well, yeah, no, sorry, I can't. I was like, okay, all right. And then they didn't get his money either way, and it was like, okay. So
Shocking, eh?
yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, the club. I think the club have got some big things to kind of look at because again, there's got to be accountability on that side as well for the away games as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know they have the checks on certain ones and the pickups, the random pickups from people, but maybe it's a scan card thing. Maybe it's just like
I
a
think it
tap.
is. I mean, see up here. I speak to like some of the Scotch Gunners up here, and the demand for tickets is huge up here, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
I've had a conversation with a few. I see the one game, and it was funny that you mentioned it. See the one game that they seem to get tickets for is the Newcastle away.
Oh right. Yeah.
And it's because nobody
Yeah.
wants to come out of London, travel
Yeah.
all the way up there for that game. So the tickets then become available. But
Yeah.
it's funny because I'm obviously coming down for the West Ham game in February
Yeah.
as well. And when I was looking for tickets for that, ticket and types had already got them on sale. Now these tickets haven't even been released yet, but
Yeah.
they've already got them on sale, and it's just like they know they're going to get them and then sell them on. And
So this is what a club were doing. They were saying all these marketplaces. Only thing you can kind of say is like they'll say, right, okay, yeah, we've got X amount of tickets dotted all over the shop, and then basically they'll be selling them at the prices on the basis they can source them.
yeah, so it gives
So
2 seconds. I'll have to close my window.
yeah, no worries. Yeah, half hour left, everyone. Let us know your thoughts on the lineup, everyone, and yeah, what are your predictions for the score?
I've got some boy racers like they always hang around outside my house. I
Oh
don't know
right,
if you heard that there,
yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, yeah. So it's like get the windows shut so you can't hear them. But
that's all right. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Um, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. What was I? I lost my
no,
train of thought.
I was just getting your score predictions, and that was the last thing
Yeah, I
you
said
said.
that for the thing. It was like about the maybe it was about the ticketing. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I was saying about the ticketing just on that side. And I suddenly thought, well, if someone's got like, we're obviously using the NFC kind of technology with the contactless phone with your
Yeah,
tickets. Why can't you have your membership on your phone and every single person literally taps in? Tap in, even
and
if
be a
you've
way
got
to
like
stop it.
if you've got people. No, I'm talking about the people that just buy tickets from these guys that obviously are just creaming the credits and they get no reward for it. They've just got to run the risk and the hope that they get a ticket.
Yeah,
So if they were able to then tap on an Arsenal like member of staff's kind of like little thing, and then it then scans in and said, right, okay, this is who I am. Then you know what I mean? You get it. You can then log your ticket or something beforehand, and you beat your card in. You get the away credit because, as I said, there'll be hundreds, if not 1,000 or so, that cheat the system that way.
yeah, yeah, totally.
And
Honestly, totally.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got, I got. It's actually funny because see your season ticket. Did you actually get the Bolton game included?
no. You buy,
That's what I find funny. I balloted for that
yeah,
and got rejected. However, later on that day, I went on to Ticket Exchange and there was loads of tickets.
yeah. You can buy them. Obviously, I went to friends and family as well, so I could potentially go and get 4 friends or family tickets with my season ticket. You have the little window where you can buy your season ticket as well at the start, or you go to general sale and then you can go anywhere in the stadium. Um, but yeah, they've given us 2 extra games from last season.
Right.
But they reduced it. I think they reduced it. Yeah, that's it. It was 27 games. Was it 26? It must have been 27.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was 27 or I mean, it was. I mean, you had cup games. So you had your FA Cup game. You had obviously Champions League. Maybe 5. Well, I think maybe it was a couple of cup games, and then because obviously we got to a point where we were kind of going out cups and we weren't using the credits, Arsenal were having to give refunds.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, so that was it, and so they kind of they killed it back. So it was just the 3 Champions League games, and then yeah, and then that was it. Then the FA Cup games. FA Cup games you'd then have to purchase, or any additional ones you'd have to go and buy them. Now they've obviously gone full on, where everything is literally you have to apply for it and get it.
Yeah.
So not great, but it is what it is. It's demand, but it frees up a load of tickets.
No,
Try and
definitely.
try and deal with demand.
It is. That's what it's about. Is it supply and demand, and the demand's
Yeah,
just far greater. It's far greater, and again, I think the conversation comes up sometimes about the Emirates not being like completely well. I think the atmosphere in the Emirates it certainly sounds really good from the TV and stuff, but it's got a lot better over the last couple of years.
yeah,
However, if there is fans that are buying season tickets and then just selling off the tickets all the time, you're going to get different people going all the time. And I don't mean this in any kind of way, but there's people from different cultures that act differently in football games, etc. So again, they might not bring the same kind of energy towards games.
yeah.
But
I know. Yeah, it's one of those you're ever going to solve. You're never going to solve. I mean, it's just I don't know. You could tweak it and change it around, but it will then affect someone else, and then someone else will have the hardship, and then I mean, it's just I don't know. It's just it's frustrating more than anything. I think I am on that side.
sorry, stop there. Yeah.
What we're doing. Yeah, that's no worries, mate. No worries. I mean, it's interesting to look at the Atalanta lineup. I'll just
Yeah, Lookman's in there.
so
He said,
Zappacosta's the one. He's certainly from getting in crosses in and around that kind of like
yeah.
deep area.
I was looking at their forum. They're not firing yet.
No, like I said, they've won, they've lost. So it's like that Torino game, and they got they allowed that Che Adams to score, ex Southampton, wasn't
Yeah,
he? And
Scottish, Scottish as well.
yeah. So he scored, but they got ripped apart against Inter Milan. Thuram just literally tore them apart. But Lookman was out for 2 games. So you look at that Torino game, you look at the game they had. Well, the last game they had against Fiorentina, they won 3-2. Lookman come back in, scored. Um,
I wonder what it is about Italy just now because Billy Gilmore and Mark, Manchester United midfielder. How could I forget his name?
Tomine.
Yeah, McTominay. I've just went over to Napoli. What is it with Italy and bringing in Scottish players at this moment in time? There's never been this many ever.
No,
I,
no, it's this it's
I
an
could only tell
extension.
you like a handful of Scottish players ever to play in that league, and all of a sudden, these guys are going over there. I just, yeah, I don't get it at all.
What does it
Especially with
say about the
McTominay.
Italian league, though?
Yeah,
I imagine that they're taking them on the profile that I imagine they're just workhorses and they've got a lot of fight and
but
commitment.
Billy Gilmore's got a bit about him.
Yeah, yeah.
If you put Billy in a decent side, but I think Scott McTominay went for 30 mil, and he's 20 or 29. It's just it's a strange one, that like honestly strange. I'm still going to be here, but I'm going to have to drop my camera off just for a bit. So,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
but I'm still here, mate, and you can still talk away.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Atalanta's team themselves. I think they're going to set up as the standard what they seem to be playing all the time.
What are you expecting then? Do you expect them to have the ball and us to be like what we did on Sunday, or do you expect us to have the ball and them to try to counter attack? Because
Look,
they're normally they're a counter attacking team if I'm not wrong.
hold on, mate, you can be quiet. So yeah, no, they're going to start as with that kind of 3-4, 2-1 shape. You'll see Lookman playing on the left, I think, and then the Ketela on the right, and then I believe Kolasinac is going to be one of the three. Um, has played. I don't know, but I know
See when you,
Zabacosta's
yeah,
the
sorry.
one I've seen on a few games where he's putting in these little teasing crosses and they've done really well. And he obviously has had a few assists. Retegui they signed in the summer, um, and that was a panic buy I think from the injuries what they had. So who was the Italian? Oh God, he's done his knee in. Played for West Ham, and they got shot of him quick as. Remember him for the life of me. But yeah, look, I expected to play. Yeah, those Lookman and Ketalar and in behind Retegui. Um, and yeah, look, if we're quick, if we're playing with high tempo, and we're zipping the ball in and around um, their penalty area, then we're going to get a lot of joy. Um, Playing in that system as well, three at the back, there's going to be a lot of space behind them as well. So onus is on our wide players to kind of get in behind them, and if we do that, then yeah, we're going to get some joy out of it. But yeah, I definitely think
Sorry.
we'll have enough, and certainly with the starting lineup, if we've got those corners to a T, we'll cause them proper danger. But I don't
No.
think Karnaseki is that. I saw one of the games this year, and he flapped at one goal coming over as well. He didn't look particularly happy. Didn't look commanding coming out. So you wonder what it'd be like with the Arsenal pressure. Benny Blanco assuming positions, checking his gloves, making sure his shoes are tied up. You know, that's
Yeah.
the Benny Blanco way. Can he disrupt anything going? And yeah, at the end of the day, it'll be interesting. Kolasinac again. We know what he's like, don't we? As well, Mark. When you look at it, he's not going to shy away from a fight or bow down from any kind of challenge. So, what do you think about him? Playing for
I
them.
don't know. I mean, like I watched a podcast because I don't watch enough of. Sorry, could you still hear me? Okay, yeah.
Yes, yeah, a little bit distant, but you're all right.
All right, sorry.
That's all right.
I watched a
Me.
podcast yesterday, and they were saying that he's been in and out with injuries, etc. So surely his legs have got to be going. I mean, he's experienced, etc. But with the pace that we're going to have up top, surely I just yeah. See, when I hear Kolasinac's name, it actually brings back the worst memories ever for me.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying he's a world beater, but in the end of the day, we know he's physical.
I know, but just instantly tied to that name is like Mustafi as well. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah, scarred. We are scarred for life, but that's it. And it goes to show how far we've come as a group. And I look at this team, and I said, you take it back 3-4 years, and you look at like the lineups, and then kind of like the drop offs. Say we had a couple of injuries, and you'd be looking at like 3-4 years, and you're like, oh god. Yeah, you would be looking at, say, like your Mustafis or whatever, 5 years. You know what I mean? Mustafi coming in, go a little bit further back, like Stepanov's coming in. all these little ones, but now the drop off's not so bad, and
yeah,
yeah. But as I said, there's still room to push on, and this is why I say when we signed the two from City, we talk about Jesus and Zinchenko. When we signed them, they were the top, weren't they? They elevated us. They elevated us at that moment. When you now look at 18 months, 2 years later, they're approaching the lower tier of where we need to be now. In all honesty, they're still very useful players,
yeah,
and they are massive upgrades to what we had. But it goes to show how important or how far we've come as a unit that we're already thinking, can we bypass these or can we get replacements for these guys? The ones that were kind of lauded up as being the ones that were taking us somewhere else. We're now looking for the next level to take them on beyond those. So, yeah, I think it's an exciting time for us as a club, as fans now, and we don't know what's going to happen with regards to Man City. I don't think there's going to be a lot, in all honesty. If they're happy to pay some guy $5 grand an hour to try and get him off, because obviously
so what that is, yeah.
that's about this panic bloke. As I said, I don't know. I heard on Talksport and they were talking about it and just saying we're in a such an awful position where things are being decided in the courtroom, and then what happens after that? Where does this now go? Where you're then getting these kind of guys in the courts that are being lauded like celebrities by fans of a club that they've obviously helped to get off certain charges. And you're then suddenly looking at, okay, well, what happens after that? You know, when's the first time going to be coming when, say, someone gets relegated over a mistake or a goal that gets disallowed and it costs a club something? What happens then? It's almost like you're opening up a door for all these kind of weird, nichey kind of things. I don't know. Uh, it don't sit right as a football fan, as a sport fan.
Yeah,
Just that everything getting moved on in the courts and whatever, and the fact that it's behind closed doors as well. It reeks of cover up. It reeks of just total lack of transparency.
I agree
On
with that.
stuff.
I think should have been in the public interest and should have been. And it's the same with the Premier, the one where City are suing the Premier League as well. That started months ago and it's still behind closed doors.
Yeah.
And I think it should be in the public interest that it's actually showed. So
Yeah, I don't know. Why
yeah,
we need to? It can't be covered up. It's got to come out at some point. You know
yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
definitely.
And in all honesty, a lot of the stuff that's going to be used against them has been out in the public domain as well, from where it obviously got leaked. I don't know. It don't make sense, but again, look, not a lot of things make sense. You only have to look at the PGMOL, and I don't know. What is it with the guy who comes on? What's his name? Who's the bald bloke who runs it? Can't remember his name.
Webb,
Comes on
Howard Webb.
Howard Webb. That's it. He comes on like he's flipping Lord Lucan, doesn't he? Just comes on like the proper celebrity, proper personality. Like he just comes on. He's got all the gesturing. He's got all this, and it's like, well, you've made a name for yourself. You were shit as a referee, and
Yeah.
you're now. I don't know. It's. I mean, I think we've said like over a year ago. Mediocrity. You basically get promoted and you get rewarded for mediocrity. You know what I mean? You'll have the bad performance referees get rewarded by getting another game or getting something else, or the ones that have always been rubbish then get a job on the PGMOL when they retire to
Yeah,
then
no, I
instruct.
agree. I agree 100%.
It's mental.
It is.
Yeah, and you just consider it like that, and it's just you just look at it. You think, well, look, any other walk of life, if you were performing that badly in a job, you wouldn't be in that job.
No, you
And
mean
why would you ever be brought in to maybe say control new referees or people learning the job? It just doesn't make sense. It's like, I don't know, really really poor. But yeah, look, some good numbers watching. Let us know in the comments. Yeah, and we'll share them. What are your predictions for today? What's the score going to be? And what do you think about the lineup? Come and get involved. Under 10 minutes until kickoff. So yeah, let us know. Um, so
I'm going to try.
Lookman.
I'm going to change. Just keep speaking. I'm just going to change my location in the house. Just get a better view for the game.
All right, mate. Cool.
I'm still here, so you
Yeah,
keep
that's all right.
speaking.
Yeah, so Lookman was touted, wasn't he, as being a potential signing in the summer. Obviously, he's had a very good season last season, obviously culminating with the hat trick in the Europa League. But look, you look at him now and you think, from someone that kind of grew up and started in like the Charlton, in the Charlton era, wasn't it? Was he? Did he come through the academy there?
I think so. Yeah.
I think he did, yeah. And you look at it like that, and you think, well, but obviously he's moved to Nigeria, or he's joined Nigeria, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, there'd be another one where you're suddenly thinking, God, imagine having another player like that.
What I've seen or I heard that there's players from Atalanta, when they leave Atalanta, they're system-based players. So see, when they leave Atalanta and move on to other clubs,
Yeah,
they just don't work out at all because they are system-based. So I'm kind of glad that we didn't go for him. Like, don't get me wrong, that his hat tricks that he scored in the Europa League final last season was unreal. It was a brilliant hat trick. You couldn't beat it, but that system works for him. So I'm sure he'll be up for it tonight, especially being against an English side as well. How long did
Yeah,
he
look,
spend at Everton?
what's that? Sorry,
How long was he at Everton for?
probably a couple of years.
A couple of years. He didn't hit the ground running, like, did he?
No, he didn't. He must have. Yeah, look, he weren't. He weren't a. 2016, 17. He went over there. Um, yeah, no, he must have been a couple of years because he went
What
to
a diff-
he went to Germany, didn't he, as well? I
yeah,
think I read, was it Leipzig or something like, or Leipzig
yeah,
or
I think it was Leipzig.
yeah, but
What a difference when it's not Tottenham, eh? I mean, I'm sitting here like calm, can't wait for the game, and it's all good. See you on Sunday.
oh mate, yeah, look, if this is a home game, I'm like I'm just well, no, not nerves, but I mean, you have that excitement, you have that proper real needle where you want to get in there, you want to hear the music, you want to just I mean, experience it all, and then
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just one of those, and you just think, well, yeah, and then once it kicks off, and it's like, okay, it's fine, but tell you what, that I just still have flashbacks to being at Bayern Munich, sitting in the away end, or sorry, standing in the away end. Um, yeah, and then obviously having the disappointment that we had in that second leg where we just didn't have enough. We didn't know whether or not to stick or twist. So yeah, don't know. I think it'll be interesting. As I said, Ben White will have a
Yeah.
big job today, just to kind of keep it, just to confirm that's the lineup. If people haven't seen already, but yeah, I think a lot. If we were talking about all the shows that we had during the week, obviously previous to this, be fairly
Jesus is captain.
surprised. Huh?
Jesus is captain.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the vice
Interesting.
captain anyway, is he? I think he's the vice captain anyway.
Yeah. Mm.
But he's leading the team out.
We're in the lovely, top as well. I've
Right,
got to buy
yeah.
that. Yeah,
I'm
I've
gonna
got
have,
to
I'm
buy
gonna
it.
buy that as well. I have to buy that. It's lovely. It is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Me?
Yeah, yeah. Just what's on your screen at the moment? See the time difference.
Oh no, I'm just they're just walking out. Yeah, just got to the end of the line. Yeah. Well, actually, it's not even the game. I'm just watching something else. No, that's not still showing Man City.
Is it?
It's going to be interesting. We might as well just talk about say a little bit of Sunday. Obviously, De Bruyne. That's a
Yeah.
that's a bit of a blessing.
Don't know
Uh,
if don't know if he's out though, do we? They're
we
kind
don't
of
know if
keeping
he's
him
out.
under
No, you don't know if it was just a little niggle, but yeah, it's groin related. So yeah, you're hoping if he's it's not a lot of turnaround, is it though? If you're suddenly
No.
feeling it and you're suddenly thinking that groin, do you want to risk him and play him again, and then all of a sudden he's out for longer?
4 months. Yeah,
You been
exactly.
looking at it like that, and you think, yeah, all right, it's only September, but you want to say maybe, okay, well, we're going to play it safe because there's still loads of games, isn't there? Loads of games to be played.
Yeah, yeah. That is the one player that I know that he's not in his prime, but he just always turns up against Arsenal.
Yeah.
So
You
if
know
he's
the
out,
quality of
it
this guy.
wouldn't be a bad thing.
You know the quality of the guy. And you saw that game
Yeah.
against Newcastle where City were done. There was no way they were going to get anything from that game. And all of
Mhm.
a sudden, yeah, he come on and scored two, didn't he? And ridiculous. See, my my middle son now, 10-year-old. If
Yep.
Arsenal win, can I pre-order FC 25? If I get a text message while I'm away, yeah. If we lose, I have to wait. You know, what's this? What kind of just
I get that from my daughter
oh,
all the time. It's not Arsenal related, but it's just every other couple of days. Dad, can I get money? Dad, can I get money? Dad, can I get money?
just boys. Madness. Oh, I thought it looked like we were. Oh mate, no, it's just the tops, isn't it? I
Yeah.
just suddenly just went on a mind feeling that we were playing in the black kit again for some reason.
No,
Obviously,
no, it's just
that would have.
the tops. I'm going to
Yeah, I
buy
know.
that top. I'm going to buy that top. It's honestly, it's
It looks
absolutely
nice. It does
stunning.
look nice.
Yeah, that stadium only holds 25,000 to
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm annoyed because I like going to these
small.
places.
Yeah, yeah,
I remember going to Preston um, in the FA Cup, and I think that was a Monday. I don't know if that was a Monday kickoff. It was always a crazy Saturday like late kickoff.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Just those little places where you just think it's just really nice just to go to. But their fans are supposed to be absolute nutters.
yeah, yeah.
They've been done so many times apparently, whether or not it's racist to actual proper thuggery, and basically hate everyone. That's basically how they run.
Right. We'll wait until the clock goes up and see how far behind I am on you.
20 seconds.
You're 26. You're ahead of me by about 5, 6 seconds. Or no, 2 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus. What's that line? Oh, yeah, just
Oh,
offside.
come on. Well done, Ben. No, Sleeper, sorry.
Salute. Yeah, come on. I think we've just got a strong identity about us now, where I think we can
Yeah.
dictate play. I think wherever we go, in all honesty, except for a few. You know the teams that you obviously can't really do it to, but you know what I mean. Just you make sure you're hard to play against. But coming to these places, it's yeah. I mean, this is what the whole identity is all about.
No, definitely.
This guy on the ball, Raya, just
Do you know what? It's something about that goalkeeper and that defence. You just, honestly, it's even. I will be nervous against City on Sunday because they
mm,
are quality, but this defence and goalkeeper are just different. They're just unreal. Absolutely unreal.
yeah.
We've not had anything close to this since. Probably Adams Campbell.
That's it. They're the only ones where you imperious. Those kind of things where it was just like, you know what I mean. And you look at just the Winterburn and
Yeah.
Dixon, but even then they were liable to rickets. Yeah, I don't. I don't ever think that Ben White or the Timber's going to come up with an own goal just quite like Lee Dixon did. Odd Seaman. No, but this, yeah, just Justin Joe. I think they're just so good all over. Oh, it's a great turn. Oof. And Saka's just put the ball wide. Is that a corner? Saka thinks it's a corner. Yeah, referee's. Oh, it's Trossard's brother. The referee.
Yeah, seen that. Did you
Keep
see
getting
that?
that. He always comes up with us. I thought their manager looked like a little bit like Ric Flair then from the back.
It's a good start from Arsenal.
Yeah, that's Declan Rice to the corner. To get a weak punch on it. Saka. Yeah, he has done well there. Saka has broke out from the box from that corner to then, yeah, a near a 1v1 and around the halfway line.
What's your time on your TV?
450.
I'm ahead of you now. I found a different channel. I'm about 7 seconds ahead of you. I like it that way. Go on. Havertz up shit. Sorry, I don't want to be spelling it for you now.
Tried to get in there early, isn't
Mm.
he? No, he's under pressure anyway. It's one of
Yeah, no,
those.
he is.
Garni, isn't it? He touted to be one of the best kind of in like Italian defenders, wasn't he? Aren't he?
Yeah.
Like back, I think he was AC Milan, wasn't he? He'd come through AC Milan.
Sorry.
I like one of the Fast Show sketches. Hello, Armadillo. Remember that one? I see Kolasinac now. I just see him running around that biker with the knives, just doing the
Yeah,
dance.
no. He didn't even flinch to it. He did nutter. Complete nutter.
Yeah.
I think something must have happened in Atletico. It's not kicked off. Has an 8 o'clock kickoff as well. Have you seen anything at all? No.
As is, yes, it's there. Sesko scored 7 minutes in.
Who scored?
Sesko, Sesko.
Maybe needing to
Jinx
refresh
it.
his page.
I don't want to put my. I don't. I'm literally in a hotel room. We've got like about 50-inch telly. I don't want to. I don't want to suddenly just chuck multi-screen on and then kill my
Yeah.
game. I think I stay as I am.
Yeah. A few comments in, I think. Nope. Guys, jump over to YouTube and drop your comments in, and we'll share them on the screen.
Also, said if anyone wants to come in and give their views, come and want to have a little voice, talk about how we're doing. Looking forward to Sunday. Come and give us 5 minutes. Don't have to be on camera. Just come and have a chat, and yeah, drop a message in, and we'll stick a link up on the chat.
Do you want to do that? I'll do that just now. I'll drop a link into the chat.
Yeah.
So 2 seconds.
Oh, come on, party.
Hey guys, that's the link shared into the chat. So if any of you want to jump on, give your view, then just hit the link and we'll bring you up.
Just want to quieten this crowd down now. Get its first 15 minutes out of the way, and then we can start.
Part A.
We've got 500 people viewing across platforms. Just even if 1% of you just type in, what do you think of Tottenham? And the answer, that'd be great. Because what do you think of Tottenham? I think shit.
I know shit.
And then what do I think of shit?
Tottenham.
I'm pretty certain it's Tottenham. Yeah, yeah.
Nearly booking a free kick.
Varane, sorry, mate. We'll get kicked off. We'll get kicked off here. So
Demonetised,
we can only go by reactions. Sadly.
I'd love to. Honestly, I'd love to turn my laptop around.
Yeah, yeah. Save me getting a crooked neck. Got a nice little free kick here. Edison's just got booked. Oh, on Saka. Oh, it's a good position.
It is. It's one thing we don't have is a free kick specialist in our side.
I was thinking this like a long time ago, and for a long time, just like saying, yeah, the time for how long since we actually had someone that would be pinging in free kicks all the time.
Yeah. I think the closest you can say is
Odegaard. Odegaard's hit a couple, isn't he?
Yeah. Few and far between though. I've not honestly. I can't. When was the last free kick that we scored?
Cazorla, it could have been Van Persie. We could have had then Sanchez as well. I've got a funny feeling about Declan Rice here. Is he?
Yeah.
Bend it around that wall to the right of the D.
Oof, Saka! Jesus, oh man! Sorry, Paul, did you see it there?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. What's happened here then?
That was a brilliant free kick.
Yeah.
Should have had a corner there.
If it just come off the back of his leg as he was just crossing the line. Very good free kick, though. Very good free kick. Low down to the keeper, across the keeper, and yeah, he's pushed it out. I think it's Partey following up, wasn't it? And he just smothered it out.
Was it Partey? I thought it was Jesus.
It might be my eyes. I thought I saw 5. It could have easily been 9. Not gonna lie. I've gone small screen just to give me more of a chance of seeing it and then looking at the laptop. Anyway, Baran, what's your prediction? Drop it in the chat.
Please show the game. We'll be off air before you know it.
Yeah. Oh. Good little move from Atalanta there. Got a corner now. Lookman's going to go and take it. Great little run. That's for covering. Bounced in.
Yeah, this defence is solid.
Corner just bouncing in the box though. I mean,
just wait to grab refreshments, mate.
he best not be trying to get someone booked. So he's been booked and he's gone down holding his face for not a huge amount. VAR, we're checking it. God. Havertz is just brilliant. There's just so much about Havertz that you love.
Yeah.
And the work rate, the movement, the whole threat, everything. And a nice little link up there with Rice, just from the goal kick. They've just highlighted it. They've just said about like Havertz went
Come
on
on!
to goal.
Oh, you're joking. Sorry, mate.
All right, I'm just saying it. Corner ball. Huh?
Right underneath it.
Looked like he'd had deflection. Like. Yeah, he's leaning back. Yeah, no, he's totally leaning back. Yeah.
Dude, we're doing a bit better than what I thought we would, but mind you, at saying that we've got a stronger lineup than I thought we would have.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, if we can manage the game through and it's not ragged, it's not absolute carnage, then I don't see it being a problem. I see the players just getting a run out, and it's almost treated as just an extra game to get in your legs early
Yeah.
season. If you're being run ragged and you're under pressure all the time, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? Kolasinac. It is Kolasinac.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You're joking me. What's he going to do with that guy on the blooming scooter if he'd have come at him? He weren't going to do that, was he?
No.
I'd have referee, if I was a referee, I'd probably say that.
I know that players have got to look quite lean and watch your body fat and all the rest of it, but Kolasinac looks like he's kind of let himself go a bit there. Do you not think?
Yeah. Right, it's the pasta now, mate.
Yeah. Enjoying the pasta and the pizza over there.
Pasta and the red wine. Get a vino down here. Wish I was.
You'll have to pop down for a pint soon.
Yeah, I'm empty now. Yeah. I think he'd be happy. I think he'd be happy enough. Just, you know what I mean? There's going to be chances. It will open up.
Yeah. We look solid.
It's just a case of just taking that chance that comes around. And like I say, you only need one chance. But I don't need to be flying around and bombing around. Conserve yourself, and then you take what you get.
Totally. Martin has got some pace, hasn't he?
Always got it. It's just a case of just can he use it in the right way? Can he lift his head up?
Yeah,
Can he
exactly.
lift his head up? But again, I think he just has to trust himself as well. So rather than, because he sometimes runs and he almost checks back and runs kind of sideways, like sideways but moving forward.
Yeah.
He doesn't always kind of just go like, you know what I mean, just run direct on the ball. I just think if he adds that to him and he just runs and he just burns someone, just goes past them, he'll be an unbelievable player going forward.
No, definitely.
Just feel like he just kind of that little checking back he does and just kind of stops it, then just gives time for anyone to kind of come back and win the ball back. Jesus just got that's wonderful. Yeah. Throw the ball away.
Yeah.
Yellow card, that guy.
In the Premier League, it would be, or should be.
Expects. Oh dear.
Havertz with one on him.
Yeah, we don't want to be giving to anyone. Oh, it was a bit. There weren't a lot there, was it? Let's go. Still 1-0 down. Barcelona are losing to Monaco,
Oh,
and
you're
they're down to
kidding.
10 men as well. Eric Garcia got sent off after 10 minutes.
Jesus. Arsenal were almost playing with it from five. It's good to see.
Yeah. It comes into the box. Repel out. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Giving them a little bit of the ball now, aren't we?
Yeah, just at the back a
Trying to
bit.
allow them just to have that little bit, and then maybe we just want to maybe get them a little bit higher up the pitch, and then hopefully get in behind them. Maybe
Yeah.
that's a little ploy. Move them forward.
Every time we get the ball, they're just pulling every man back, aren't they?
Yeah. Let's say yes. That 3 soon turns to a 5. Obviously in those defensive transitions.
Yeah.
Just think you have to just get that ball wide and just run at them, and just literally just
Jesus
Oh,
offside again.
it's rubbish. As I said, you can't. This the offside rule is garbage as well. You actually literally say, yeah, that is offside. There's nothing in it whatsoever.
No.
Yeah, let's push them out. Feels like we're just playing in Milan.
Yeah.
That's the next one, isn't it? I think that's November the
Yeah, it
6th.
is. Yeah.
So I'm gonna, yeah. I wonder if I'll be able to. It'll get down that low that time around. I bet it doesn't.
Great chance for Atalanta.
Mm.
For the people not watching the game, that's the best chance of the game so far. Ball put into the box, probably 10 yards out, goes for the top corner and puts it past the post.
Scuffed that, innit?
Yeah.
The Kettler.
Well done. I wasn't even going to try and say that.
Well, the best bar the free kick that we had. Anyway, well, that was yeah. It should have been making the keeper work there at least.
30 minutes in, still 0-0.
The amount of areas Havertz is popping up on. He's going. He's in the left. He's in the right. And this is what I say. It's just a little bit. This is where you're suddenly seeing. Yeah, you're losing that Odegaard kind of quality. He's always in those kind of areas to pick up the ball. Always looking to move forward and turning either way.
Yeah.
Like we're just really trying to compensate. Yamal's just scored.
Who did?
Yamal.
All square in all the games.
Yeah.
Atletico scored as well.
Well, we're allowing them into the game, aren't we? We are sitting back, or a nice little break here. If we, oh, why's he just gone down like that? Footing anyway, Jesus. 32 minutes in. I say still 0-0. Chances for both teams, I suppose you could say. Not
Yeah.
real clear cut. Obviously, Arsenal had the free kick from Saka. The keeper saved well. And we couldn't get on the rebound. But yeah, other than that, we've not really had a lot. And yeah, Atalanta worked the ball into the box. And a nice little back heel or a little roll over. And then the guys just scuffed the ball wide of goal. I think we'd be totally fine with a draw anyway. If you're like kind of like you were just using this almost as a drill, this is how we're going to play. This is what I want you to do. Kind of setting in this kind of like position, and hey, it's an interesting one, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you, it's funny watching Champions League because they're throwing the ball away and delaying restarts and not
Yeah.
getting booked for it. I just watched the ball boy. Arsenal had a throw in. He didn't throw the ball to Timber to take a throw in. However, the ball went out like 10 seconds later, and the first thing they do is chuck it straight to the Atalanta player to take a throw in quick. So the tactics are certainly there.
See Arteta do that against Tottenham.
Yeah.
The ball come down, he just literally just stepped over it. It was like, I think it was it Madison or something? Like it was like, gave him a little pat around the back of the head. It was like, yeah, that goal will certainly calm it down. Obviously, Arsenal's goal.
Yeah.
Just calm us down a bit more as well. I think maybe just a little bit, well, not so much nervy, but I just think, again, you want to do well going into the Champions League, but you also know, obviously, that game on Sunday. Yeah, 180 odd passes to Atlanta, to 130 for us. Oh, mate. Why are you trying to flick it? Why just get the ball under control? $681 people watching. Come and get involved in the chat. Let us know your thoughts. If you want to come and have a chat on the channel, come and click on the link and come and join us. Don't have to be on video. Just come and have let us know. This.
I don't know. It's off. Is this streaming on Facebook as well?
Yeah, it's on our Facebook page. Live on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. And yours as well.
Did you see that message?
Yeah.
Guys, we can't at all.
Are we? If we could, we would. Unfortunately, we can't. So you just going to have to try and listen to us. We're not professionals, but we'll try and hopefully give some input. I like that the Kettler. He's quite a tidy player.
So the right winger, yeah.
The right 10. Referee getting angry about. I wonder if Jorginho is going to get half a game.
Yeah, I think he will.
Talking about that, I was saying obviously whether or not Jorginho or Partey would be in, but you wonder whether or not he's just trying to maybe manage it all, do 45
Yeah.
minutes each, and then shared responsibility.
Yeah, I think you're
So he's
right.
definitely buzzing for games, isn't he? Definitely buzzing for games time.
I thought the Arsenal fan base were a bit harsh on G20 on after Sunday's game. Some of them were saying that he had a terrible game, etc. Not for me. I thought he had a
I
really
thought
good game.
I had it down as one of the better ones.
Yeah,
I thought overall there was a lot of control and a lot of intelligence.
yeah.
Been right at the minute. They what might have a Trossard moment in this game.
Yeah, I can see that coming. You Matt, on you go. Oh,
On oh, it's Kolasinac again. You having a laugh?
there's nothing wrong with that.
What's happened to him? He's turned into a dripping.
Who's this? And you got the free kick for it. 43 minutes gone, still pretty cagey.
It's just there's lots of nice little trying to get in together and little kind of combinations. It just don't seem to be just going off at all. Either just a little bit too
Yeah.
short or just a little bit wayward. Just need someone to bang something in for about 25 yards. Out, removed. It's just absolutely level the ball. Declan Rice. He's got Declan Rice, 25 yarder. There's really been very little creative from both teams.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's a nice little chest from Jesus, but there's no one. Big matchup that is, Martinelli and Costa. Oh, see what I mean? It's another one. We're not in sync at the minute. Ball's just gone out of play.
We're taking too long on the ball.
Yeah, this said it. This is probably what we're missing with regards to Ødegaard, where everything's a bit more crisper and a bit more. There's a bit more purpose. He knows where he's playing it before he receives it, whereas probably everyone's taking maybe say another touch or two to compensate because they're not naturally like that to kind of progress forward.
Mm.
I mean, it's not even. We've not even had 3 corners. I think. I think 4 might be a push.
Yeah. Steven Gerrard's has just equalised against Brest. It's 1-1.
5-5 to Martinelli to Arteta there. It's in.
Right, half time 0-0.
They find themselves very, very narrow.
Yeah.
They find themselves coming inside a lot more than I was kind of expecting. But look, it is half time, and I think it'd be nice to have a little reset and get some more instructions. Can you see changes at half time?
Possibly. I think that you're on to something with Party and Jorginho. And then you're looking, as we get to the 70th minute, maybe you start looking at bringing on the likes of Trossard.
Yeah.
But you've got multiple options. I mean, you could bring Trossard on for Jesus, drop Trossard into the 10, and play Havertz up top. You've got Sterling that could come on as well.
So there is options. There is options. Like I said, I just wonder whether or not we have to get him Havertz back up top again and just making him more of a nuisance.
Yeah.
That might be sacrificing Jesus. I think we might just need a bit more energy. And I'll talk about the direct running. And I'm not going to. I don't want to keep whacking on him because it's a pressurised situation. But Ranieri could, you know what I mean? He's one of those players that is kind of like that. And he'll pick up the ball and he'll run with it. It's just, you know what I mean? If Arteta suddenly thinks, oh, okay, we can give it a try. If we want to rest players and kind of keep them for Sunday, give the guy a shot. But I still potentially, I'm still looking at Sterling as well. There's no way I don't think I want Saka maybe doing 90 minutes today.
No.
So, as I say, they need minutes. All these players in and around the squad, they're going to need the minutes. Whether or not they can get 20 minutes here, it's certainly going to help them, especially coming up to Carabao Cup. And then you look at these other games coming in. I'll tell you what, if we can shuffle the pack with these next home games coming up, looking at it like your Leicesters, and then you're going on a little bit further. They've all got game time.
Yeah.
The squad will be in a very good position.
100%.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna quickly go and get a refreshment. I'm gonna go and queue up at the turnstiles, and I'm gonna go and get myself a pint for half time, and then I'll be back. But everyone watching, please come and get in the chat. Any changes you'd make for the second half? Let us know. Come and get involved, and then have your say. Come on, the Gunners, let's go. We need a goal. We want a goal.
We'll get one second half.
Yeah, let's hope. See you soon.
All right, see you soon, bro. Right, guys, try and jump into the chat. KG first half, I would say. Not many opportunities. I think probably the best opportunity, or the closest we had to a goal, was Saka's free kick. Bottom corner, keeper made a pretty decent save. I think it was Jesus on the follow-up, quite decent, but nothing came of it. And then they had an opportunity from about 10 yards out. I think the guy needed a bit of composure. Could have put it in the top corner, but he blazed it wide. So that's it so far. So, yeah, guys, come and join us in the chat. If any of you guys want to jump on, have your say, even jump on for a couple of minutes, 5 minutes or so, just jump on. And, yeah, let's hope for a good second half. So over 700 people watching, which is a great number. So, yeah, guys, if you can, do come over to YouTube and get involved. The other scores tonight there were kickoffs today. Benfica won, I think they won 2-1. Half time is Brest 1, Sturm Graz 1. Leverkusen were comfortable 4-1 winners today. Atletico Madrid have came back against Leipzig, and that's 1-1. And Monaco, Barcelona also 1-1. So the 8 o'clock kickoffs, all the games are level. Be interesting to see what you guys think about what Arteta does. When does he start looking at the Man City game during this game? Possibly rest a few players. Would you keep Saka on for the full 90 minutes? When would you unleash Trossard? Sterling, do you think he's got enough minutes in his leg to make a difference coming off the bench? And the big one, would you trust giving Ethan a chance? So please, guys, if you can, jump onto YouTube and we'll share your comments. If you want to get involved, jump in. It's a really good free kick by Saka, by the way. They're just showing the chances again. Yeah, that opportunity. Martin Keown and Rio Ferdinand is company. I'm glad I've got my volume down. Guys, just give a minute or so and then before the second half kicks off. Right, guys, second half just about to kick off. Doesn't look like there's been any changes at all. We're underway. Let's hope for 45 minutes and a good chance. Arsenal need to be a bit crisper, I would say, with their passing. Be great if Arsenal scored before the break got back, eh? Arsenal are currently passing the ball about on the edge of their box. Oh. Arsenal give the ball away and free kick to Atalanta on the halfway line. Combination of Partey and that wasn't even a free kick. You back, mate?
Oh, yes, I'm back. What have I missed?
Nothing. Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty to Atalanta? Right, Thomas is on him. Nah, you're
Timber.
looking at a penalty for that. Is that Tim? No, it's
It's
Partey.
Partey, yeah. It looked like it was.
That's not a penalty. That is not a penalty. The referee's point to the spot. That's soft. That is not a penalty.
So he's in front, he's going down.
Yeah, he's already going down. There's no way that's a penalty. Ray's getting instructions on the side. Check's still going on, which is a good sign. The longer this goes on, the better it is. Nah, there's not enough in that. No way. Yeah, he's touching him, but he's not brought him down. That is not a penalty kick. Go to the screen, ref. Go to the screen.
It will be a penalty.
It's a penalty. Check over penalty. He's given it.
I mean, it's only just from the proximity of the tackle. Yeah, he's just clipped the back of his.
Come on, Ray, you done it against Porto. Do it here. Come on.
Going to the keeper's left. 100%. He says.
Go on, Ray. Go on, son. Come on.
Trying to focus on his job. Retegui for Atalanta.
Yes! Yes! What a save. What a double
Yes.
save. What a double save.
Oh,
You think Villa's good, guys? If you're
yeah.
not watching this, you think Villa's good.
Unbelievable.
Superb.
That's another last gasp save, just like Villa.
Absolutely brilliant. Superb, David.
Look at the way he's got back up to go the other side. That even beats Villa.
It does beat Villa, 100%.
David Raya.
I wouldn't even have thought that was possible. Superbly. Come on, Arsenal, kick in.
Out we come. That's your warning, Arsenal.
What a save.
He didn't look comfortable with that run up. I hate that run up where they just run on the spot to start with. You can't beat just literally running up to the ball and being true and then just spanking the ball or just side footing. Pick your spot. You almost second guess yourself by making it all these the little like the movements.
Yeah.
Changing your run up.
Come on, Arsenal. If Arsenal win the league this year, it is going to be down to David Raya will be a big part of it. That's for sure.
Oh, you've already seen it in these first 5 games. Just want to see that little bit more of a threat going forward now. It's like they're sitting down, they're allowing time on the ball.
Yeah.
So it was unlucky from Partey. I know he got past him outside the box, but they were neck and neck together, and then it's just as they're close, he's just caught his standing leg. But it wasn't like intentional. It wasn't like proper like dragged down. It was just like literally, it just happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't actually see the clip. I thought it was because of the arm.
Oh well, look, that was going on, and then it just like I said, they were neck and neck at it, and then wasn't it?
Good ball from White. Come on, Saka. Oh, superb, Saka. Brilliant, Ben White. Oh, lucky.
Yeah, looks like Jorginho and Trossard coming on.
I'll be for Partey and do you think
Martinelli on.
Jesus?
Well,
Jesus.
yeah, it could be. Might keep Martinelli on just for a bit of pace.
Yeah.
And that work rate down the left, and then maybe, Jesus comes off for him. It might mean Trossard goes into midfield and Havertz goes up top.
Top, yeah. Good play, Declan Rice. Come on.
Oh, Lookman. There's no one pushing the line, is there? Just,
No.
Rice has had that ball and he's looking to break, and
Yeah.
everyone's so close to him. So everyone's
Jesus
so close to him, no one's trying to move forward or get forward. We're too deep in those kind of areas where we need to kind of be pushing up the pitch.
called it like Partey and Jesus off.
Yeah.
So that's surely going to be Trossard in the midfield and Havertz up top. What a save from, honestly. What a save from.
And everyone try and watch the save of with the penalty. Unbelievable. But look, that's a good near hour for those two, which is good. Oh my days! Look at that on the line as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I just love that it's the instinct to get back up to go the other side, and you've got to have your proper wits about yourself to suddenly realise, okay, I need to be up, I need to go the other way. Fantastic. It's exactly what I said about Watkins, didn't they? Oh, you got to hold the goal to aim at, but you've just hit it there. It's like, well, again, you got to look at the keeper as well. It can't just be about.
See, then, if you're watching the keeper and he's lying down and you've got like a whole goal to aim at, you're just to head it quickly.
At the end of the day, he had no right to save either of those.
No, he didn't. That's the thing.
So you've got to be praising the keeper on that side and saying, rather than say, oh, it was a bad penalty or it was a bad miss. However, you've still got to make that pass. Go on, Saliba.
And then he's just then just kicked the ball about 70 yards straight on the Ben White's chest. What was wrong with that? Odd sub. Come on, Arsenal. Corner, Arsenal.
Way behind you, I think.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm way behind you. I think. Lucky from Havertz there.
Yeah. I'm trying not to spoil it for you.
That's all right.
Come on. Give us 2 minutes, Paul.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I didn't go. Goal kick. Seeing the aggressiveness in their kind of their pressing high up the pitch. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Yeah, I can't believe a year ago, the majority, well, not the majority of the fan base, but a large part of the fan base was really doubting David Raya. But you look at that save, you look at the Aston Villa save, you look at the saves that he's made all through the season and last season. Look, I don't think that. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was a close one. Could put Quadrado just outside the box, just tried to curl one in, just over the bar. Man. Come on then, Arsenal. Let's not be silly. Not really getting close to each other. One example there. Ball's gone long to Havertz. Havertz is trying to get something on it. The ball's broke, and then there's no one really there alongside him. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the end part of Giroud when he was playing, and he'd be fighting off all the defenders, and then we'd lose the ball because there was no one in and around him.
I was just picking up on your part, what you were saying there about David Raya. It's one of these guys. I didn't understand the signing whatsoever.
Yeah,
and I didn't think that Ramsdale had done anything wrong. But
we could all agree he didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, look,
Ray's just better. Yeah,
overall, no, there were some little rickets. There were some little kind of things where potentially maybe there was a little bit of a loss of focus. Certainly the near post goals and little things like that. I mean, the crosses are the key one now. Where you suddenly look at we've totally moved up a gear when those crosses are coming in, and you could look and you go and look at the highlights when you got Ramsdale in goal. Certainly, I look at that Carabao Cup game at West Ham, and he's all over the shop. There was like a nervous energy about him. Anyone that's bouncing up and down as a goalkeeper in and around those crosses, it's kind of it tells me that they're not particularly comfortable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I think, and I think that's where I think we've certainly gone up market. We've got that more control across our box.
I would agree. I think that it also comes down to the least amount of shots that we actually face these days. And a lot of that is down to David Raya, and it's him with possession of the ball. So it's not even just about his saves, it's what he's doing with it when he gets the ball and he releases it to, he's either playing from the back and releasing it properly. He's just an outstanding goalkeeper. And he's knocking on the door to be Spain's number one.
Yeah, he had some game time, didn't he? He had Was the original number one? He was injured, wasn't he, or something? I think.
I don't know, but he did play in the friendlies.
I don't know. Yeah, he had a little bit of game time for Spain, I know. But as I said, these performances are not going to do him any harm whatsoever. It's just these moments now, just in and around the box. Can't we just keep zipping the ball around? We're just a bit pragmatic and going backwards, sideways. It's not really the cutting edge.
Yeah, I would agree. And maybe got one person coming on at full time.
Yes.
Just get messages.
All the merrier.
Sterling on and Calafury on. Who went off? Saka and Timber.
Yeah, they're kind of what you'd expect, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Hey Sterling, could you give us something?
Huh?
Can Sterling give us something?
Yeah, well, look, I think they'd certainly have a bit of running. I think.
Yeah.
Again, we've got to get that ball in those positions. We're just not really. They've done quite well at nullifying that kind of space in and around. Certainly not been able to find any space behind them.
Off. He fancies it. There's a couple of shots that he's had. Monaco 2-1 up. Martinelli gets himself into some positions. He just, oh man.
He's just reaching now, isn't he? He's just always stretching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep him on though. He's just got the pace there, hasn't he? So if we can get any kind of service to him and in behind. Don't start moaning about free kicks when you've just been falling over yourselves. Kolasinac. You've seen the amount of times you've fallen over.
Arsenal and Atalanta to the Champions League.
Oh, what is that?
What happened there?
Free kick. You might be a little bit. Rice has just had the free kick. He just literally just almost cleared the penalty area. Around the edge of the penalty area, and he just literally just launched it over everyone and out for a goal kick. Everyone forward as well. Karajo is quite good actually.
Yeah.
Oh, great shot. Just hope he don't have any more. Yeah.
These sweat passes are terrible.
It's almost like we're like again at Tottenham where we were just giving away the ball, weren't we? We weren't holding possession, and we just every kind of little pass, we were just breaking down all the time. That's a big game on Sunday, isn't it? Inter Milan versus AC Milan.
So one game I'm interested in on Sunday.
Yeah, 100%. With the time of the old, the big Sunday show. Milan derby. Oh dear.
Are you away this weekend, or is it early next week you're away?
I'm off to Ireland on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
See, look, the pressing so high up. Really aggressive in that press.
How long are you away for?
Come back. I fly back to Stansted about 11 o'clock in the evening. So
On
nice on Friday. So I get
Friday.
a nice little bit of time in Dublin. So yeah, that'd be nice.
Contrasalt. Go on, Carl Fury. Go on, son. Final ball. We're just as soon as we get around the box, it's almost like we're panicking.
This is what I'm saying with regards to like an Ødegaard. It's just second nature.
Yeah.
Everything is so to a T all the time.
No, definitely.
It's like the Gordon Ramsay of footballers, in all honesty, and that kind of creative player. You know, I mean, everything's got to be perfection, and everything most of the time is perfection. Yeah, Atalanta, 52% ball possession in the game, and it's fairly neck and neck with chances, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not too despondent by this. I think the main thing was to get through it without having any more injuries. It's a run out. It's probably use it as a kind of a lesson or a build up for Sunday.
Yeah. I don't know. I can still see 1-0 to the Arsenal.
No, there's still like 10 minutes left. We've added time. Enough time for 3 goals. We're inside our area or our half, just outside the centre circle, and there's like four near 5 people pressing those back players. They are a dangerous team.
Okay, mate. Go on. Final ball is shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't see any harm in bringing on a Wanyeri or someone like that who may be playing in that kind of that midfield with that creativity.
Yeah. I don't either.
And I look at it, I just think, well, what can we lose from doing that? He's not going to play Sunday, so you're kind of almost saying, can we just switch it up a tiny bit? Sterling's playing very narrow as well. You can see. So I don't know whether has he been tasked with playing in the midfield, or is he still supposed to be wide?
No, I think he's meant to be wide.
He's probably sitting there just to cover and then flipping across. It just looks very narrow.
At the moment, anytime that we're getting the ball, we're just losing it instantly as soon as we get near that halfway line.
Yeah, just take control of it.
Yeah.
Trossard just doesn't seem like he's not really flying around, is he? I mean, the ball was there, and it was like get your leg up to kind of control it, get it done. He didn't really kind of do it.
Come on, Arsenal.
I need to have a look up what the record is for the amount of clean sheets in a season, all competitions. What the most we've had.
Yeah.
Tell you what. I mean, all joking aside, that game, obviously, Brighton, we could have been looking at all of these games with clean sheets. And you're suddenly thinking, how many teams have actually done that?
I know. So it's like when you go into games now, it just seems like you think, right, you're not going to score against us. Can we take one of our chances?
Yeah. I don't think we've not created enough just on this side. So I think it's just making sure now we just get through the game. Kind of we've just allowed them to have the ball, really, haven't we? Just
Yeah.
great ball there, and a great challenge there from Saliba.
Yeah, brilliant.
Lovely ball through to Lookman though. Some control here.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Well, you know what it's like there. Some people get it all wrong there. You're not concentrating. Like speed just makes it time of the tackle all important that you know he's got that. He's got one of the best in Europe, no doubt. Just as important, by the way, but gets on his feet and organises for that. 69 games.
Come on. That's good play.
Oh,
2 minutes to go.
Surprised me the way that this cake has gone and over your face. I don't think off the top of my head, I don't think you guys have as well.
Four minutes in injury time.
That's a very good one. It's a very good side. 10, 15 minutes in the second half until the 10, 15 minutes in the second half until Miller's changing position.
But what you doing? There's brilliant play from Havertz there. Good defending.
Sterling wouldn't want to have a conversation with perhaps first word makes it out. And only against each other, only making directly against each other.
Oh, come on. They might. Oh. How is that?
I think we're just happy playing up for the draw. But
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I think that's been pretty much the game plan. I think get through it and then roll on to Sunday.
yeah. If you got one more chance in the Arsenal, come on. Poor. That's it.
Oh well, that's all right. Could have been worse. Like to have been a bit more in control of the game, but
Yeah.
as I say,
I mean,
you're coming away from home against a team that's probably got their tails up quite a bit, considering this is the first thing since they won the Europa League. So,
I'd say that it's a tricky place to go at. It's not like the end of the world.
no, not at all. But yeah, man of the match, David Raya.
Yeah, I would say so.
Keep saying that. It's unbelievable. So I'd love to be like an earpiece on those conversations. Obviously, he was having a chat with Kolasinac then,
Yeah.
Arteta. Nice, so yeah, mate. Same. What on earth are you doing? You could have scored an own goal for us.
He looks happy with the draw.
Yeah, and as I said, the end of the day, he was making sure there's no injuries. We've given players.
No, I mean the Atalanta manager as well. He looks
Oh
happy
yeah,
with
no,
it.
yeah, 100%. Cool, Barcelona are losing
Is he still losing today?
2-1. Yeah.
As far as which penalty takers and which side that goes to. So
Did you see that there? An Atalanta fan had an Italy shirt out and he shouted on Calafiori to come and sign it, and Calafiori jumped over and done it.
How did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Conor Gallagher's playing for Atletico Madrid, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually playing now. They're 2-1 up still. I mean, it's been a mad season for that though. When you're suddenly thinking, when you look back 7, 8, 9 years ago, hardly any of our homegrown players would have dreamt of being playing abroad. Now you've got obviously an influx going into Spain. You've got into Germany, into Italy, as we spoke
Yeah.
about. Yeah, it is mad. Well, what's driven that? Is it market value? Is it, or is it literally they are
I don't
better
know.
than what they can get in their own leagues?
I'm not sure, mate. Honestly, I'm not sure at all.
No, it's very strange.
There's 1,000 people watching. Come and get involved.
Oh, wow, Brest won their first game in the Champions League.
Did they win?
Yeah,
I've seen they were
2-1.
2-1 up. I've seen they were 2-1 up.
Sturm Graz.
They used to be quite good, Sturm Graz, too. Took further.
Yeah. Well, Simeone's going mental still. He hasn't changed one bit. No, 100% happy on that side. Would have preferred a win, but you can't always get it. But this is where we're totally unknown with this new format. We don't know really what. There used to be the thing where you used to be able to say, right, okay, you win you like for 3 games, and then you're in. Or not, it was like 9 points you qualified, wasn't it, or something like that. It was like all 7 points in those the old style groups, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's like, yeah, you get that like a magic number, kind of get in there, and you're pretty much guaranteed you're done. And then if you then win one of the other ones, like in the last couple of Europe, you're kind of you're all through. But this, I don't know. I think there's going to be people, I don't know, taking points off everywhere. It's hard to say, isn't it? Just because everyone's playing from different pots.
Yeah.
it's going to be just like Bayern Munich as well. There's going to be some high scores. I think every
No,
big team should be getting a high score game in one of these moments. Certainly, if they're at home against these teams. Oh, Mark's just dropped off.
don't know what happened there. Just totally cut off.
It wasn't me.
No, I think it was meant on the. I think it dropped.
Yeah, 100% you. It was a you problem.
I'll take the blame for that one if you take the blame for the one last night.
Oh, so yeah, I just saw Mark and then clicked and then.
Looks like I'm on the podcast.
Then when
After
I
all.
realised what it was, and it was like, oh, okay, he's actually chatting. It's fine. It's like,
You're on that pod if you like it or not.
yeah, it could have been worse. You could have been just in your pants. You know what I mean? It's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? God.
Yeah, funny.
No, I think Arteta will be really pleased. At the end of the day,
I think so too. I'm seeing some meltdown already regarding it.
What's going on there? Is that you again?
Some Arsenal fans. Is that me?
I know.
Is that me?
It switched over. I don't know. It switched over. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, I've seen a few. It's like even at half time, it was like, oh my god. It's like, yeah, get Jesus off, sell him. So, God.
This team beat Leverkusen in the final, the Europa League final last season.
Now we know how hard.
It's like are people crazy though?
It's so reactionary, and this is what I'm saying again. I think everyone just wants things like now. Everything's got to happen right this minute.
Yeah,
And
exactly. I think that's a great point. Yeah, I would have liked for it to be a bit more offensive, but at the same time, we just beat Spurs away. We're second in the league. If we get a draw or a win against Manchester City, then we have a run of fixtures that are quite favourable. There's an international break coming up. Touch wood, all our players will come back, and we'll be in a really healthy situation.
But this is it. Like, if we can get to that, I think that's it. It's the end of October, isn't it? Or is it?
Yeah, it's near the end of October, yeah. So for me, it's just like, calm down, people.
What is it?
The numbers tonight, guys, have been absolutely brilliant watching. Do us a favour. Jump over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then just drop into the chat and give us your thoughts.
No, it's not. It's not the end of October. It's the second week in October.
Second week in October, yeah.
Yeah, 10th of October, England play Greece.
So we're literally like 3 weeks or so away from that, mate.
Yeah. So that's quite nice then, isn't it? Because Ødegaard won't be going away, and so he'll have recovered. He'll be straight back in training, and fresh
Mourinho
as a daisy.
Mourinho will be back.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, hopefully by then, Tommy Ashley's back.
That's what I'm saying. You go into that next period, and you suddenly say, look at the fixtures you then have.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
It's not that bad at all. So,
Obviously, Leicester after Bolton. I mean, look, it's another 3 games in 8 games in 8 days. Well, sorry, 6 days. Sorry, get my maths right. After Sunday,
when's the end of the game?
6th of November. So we've got on the 1st of October. 1st of October, we've got PSG at home.
Right.
Then the 5th of October, Southampton at home. And then we have the international break. And then straight after that, Bournemouth away. And
By
then
then, we could have a fully fit squad going into these games.
Yeah. It'll be very, very interesting. And then obviously finish up the end of the month with Liverpool at home as well. And I'll tell you what, if we could stay unbeaten through until that Saturday and past that Liverpool game, you'll be I don't know what's that? Are you looking at talking at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 wins, 1 draw for your first 9? You'd be like you'd definitely be pumping that into your veins, wouldn't you?
Of course you would.
All day long. Imagine
Honestly,
only 1 goal conceded as well. Getting to that point.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know what I find funny? It's like we've just went away to Italy, right? Over to Italy, played away from home, and yet we weren't that offensive, but we've come away with a good solid point in Champions League. And last night, an Italian side who won the league last season went to the Etihad and they drew.
Yeah.
Same scoreline. Actually, in Manchester.
Yeah.
And we're sitting, why are we sitting crying over it? Why is people crying over that? That's a great point.
Yeah, as I said, they got some tricky players. And as I said,
and just to make this clear as well, although that we do have a bit of depth in the squad, etc., arguably one of our best 3 midfielders were on the park tonight.
Yeah.
Because Mourinho will come in. And so will obviously Ødegaard. So we're only playing one out of the 3. Honestly, it's a great result.
I can't wait to see the dynamic of the midfield.
Yeah.
When Mourinho starts, and I don't expect Mourinho to come straight in and take that berth straight away when he's fit.
No, I don't either. But he has played in the Premier League. I wouldn't imagine it'll take him long to.
It won't take him long, but as I said, it would be nice to see the dynamic. What does Arteta do with regards to the whole rotation side of things? Obviously, you've got your Jorginho and you've got your Partey as well. How they get rotated around in amongst the games, and I can imagine that is where one of them is going to kind of keep coming in and out and swapping around, and then it's literally you're keeping one free and fresh every single week. That's how I see it. I think potentially he might just kind of do it where, look, you're getting game time into him, but then you're getting him to understand how we play, and again, not burning anyone out. Rice will be an ever present, and so will Ødegaard. So it's basically one out of those 3, I imagine. And again, I suppose that's going to be probably based on form. You know what I mean? It's who plays themselves out of the team. I think that's probably the better way of looking at it, isn't it? At the end of the day, you might have like Partey, but if Partey falls off the wagon and has a poor game, then potentially you could say, right, okay, well, does Mourinho come in and then Rice then drops back, or is Partey the one that is going to be always the holder?
I actually think that it'll be. I actually think that Rice will be the holder. He'll be the 6. Mourinho will be the 8, and Ødegaard will just be there. And that's kind of my take. If you look at like Jesus and Partey are both out of contract at the end of next season as well. So I think that Arteta will want to get that midfield set up.
Yeah.
And then you'll obviously have to bring in additions in the summer to kind of back these guys up.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? It's going to
It is.
be nice to see. Love to have that little crystal ball. We can just peer into it and just suddenly just say, well, what does it look like in April?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, just
100%.
What's our transfer business in July? July the 17th. How are we looking? Mate. Have you still got a guy coming on, or is he?
No, he was meant to be. I've sent him the link, but he's not jumped
Okay.
on.
Yeah, no.
Time are you thinking of keeping this going to?
We're going to keep it going for. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not far. I'm telling you, I might go and get another pint. Yeah, you know, it's one of those. Look, I don't think there's anything to be disappointed about. I think the end game is Sunday. We've navigated through this game. That could have been a very tricky game. It could have been more of a messier game as well. I think I think the travelling. I think the whole kind of the game. We could have totally had not so much a mare, but we could have certainly picked up injuries.
Yeah,
you never know that. We like any game, we could have potentially picked up any kind of knocks or whatever. The main thing is we've made substitutions. We've had players come off and rotate around. So I think we're in good shape for Sunday coming up. The best possible thing we could probably hope for. So yeah, I think that squad is going to be an interesting one to see what he brings in. But again, it's not. There's not really much. There's not much wriggle room anywhere else, is there? Really, it's probably going to be near enough the same, isn't it, from what he's just put in?
No, totally. So
yeah, there's no one else going to be back, is there?
Nope. But do you know what? It's I've been watching different podcasts and stuff, and some of the fans are saying, "Oh, it's awful. We're not playing. We're playing football. All the rest of it." I like this ugly side to winning. I like this or drawn.
Do you know how many years Do you know how many years we've had where we've either had injuries or whatever like that, and then we've played real crap football and not got nothing either.
Yeah.
But to then play crap football where it's not flowing, it's not fluid, and we're still picking up points. We're still going on, and we're still winning games. And you're suddenly thinking now, well, hang on a minute, that's a sign that there's a team there. There's a team that's fighting for each other at any stage. Yeah, all right, it's not linking together. It's not crisp. It's not flowing. But again, that can easily change as well.
Of course you can.
And you look at it like that and you suddenly think, well, it only takes one moment in a game to suddenly just change it. And all of a sudden, everyone's up and just literally banging passes in and going through. So,
do you know what the problem is? Since the start of 2024, Arsenal fans are used to Arsenal winning 5-6-0.
Yeah.
And when you get a disruption to your squad, like you do, and I'm happy with this. I'm not making excuses. I'm delighted that Arsenal came away with a point. I don't care. I honestly do not care. It's an absolutely brilliant point. but we didn't lose any of our best players during the transfer window. So these players are all still there. It's just a couple of them are injured. So just chill out. Don't worry. In any other season, you don't start against Wolves, Wolves, Brighton, Aston Villa away, Tottenham away, Man City away, sandwiched in between Atalanta away. Guys, we were only one game away from navigating through this period.
Yeah.
One game away from it. And if we pick up a draw or a win on Sunday, wow. And that's with injuries.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
just
And
relax.
as I said, it's not even with injuries as well. We know this time of year, this start of the season is very loose in terms of fluidity and cohesion. It's not until you get to that
Yeah. I'm just watching
pre-Christmas
that.
run,
Yeah.
and then you start seeing teams picking up momentum. And yeah, look, this Champions League's going to run through until mid-late, isn't it? It's late January,
Yeah.
last game. So it's totally unknown. Normally, we obviously we I think it only used to go till December, didn't it? Early December, and then it would be drawn again in like February, wouldn't it? For the knockout. And yeah,
Yes.
look,
Just watching the penalty again.
glorious. Yeah, look, it's brilliant. I've seen so much rubbish as well on Facebook coming through.
But in the chat.
Just rubbish. Yeah.
Yeah.
So meet my block list.
Is it big?
Well, I don't know. It must be. It's grown.
Let's get on.
Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. But, yeah, look, I think, in all honesty, look, over 1,000 views as well. Yeah, I appreciate, well, both of us, yeah, look, coming along. We want to get everyone involved. I think we do these. We want to kind of get a bit more interaction. Come and join us on YouTube. Please subscribe, like us, and yeah, come and get involved because we want to hear your views. You obviously got massive views being Arsenal fans, so you might not be Arsenal fans. You might have big views. Right? We don't mind. You know what I mean? It could be anyone. There might be a couple of Spurs fans watching. Who knows?
Just in case there is, still loving it.
Yeah. I've not found Ronnie. No one helped me try and find Ronnie last week. Remember Ronnie in the chat from
Oh
Arsenal?
yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, you haven't beaten us 3 times in a row, 30 years."
Maybe we should make an ad up missing person.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and yeah.
Try and locate him.
I linked his chat posts and it was like nothing. So it is what it is. But yeah, never to be heard again. So I think he's quite down.
It was quite funny because I went on a couple of spaces and then a couple of Tottenham spaces and that, and they all came for me before the game. After the game, I've not really heard from them.
No.
Not one comment.
No, you don't. That's what it is. All mouth, and then that's it.
Yeah.
They put it in their place, and then that's it. They settle back down, and they realise they're in Middlesex, and they're just a small club in Arsenal. So, yeah, no, it's all good, mate. But yeah, look, over 3 hours long we've been going. Appreciate everyone joining the stream. As I say, stay tuned for Sunday. We'll be doing a pre-match show again, probably around about 2 o'clock UK time, discussing the game, and then waiting for those all important lineups.
Yeah, well, Paul's dropped off. You kicking yourself off?
Well, no, it wasn't me this time. No,
That wasn't me. I never kicked you off.
That was hotel Wi-Fi.
Was it?
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's going a little bit ropey. But yeah, we'll be doing a pre-match show, and then we'll go in after the game, try and get some views to see where we are after that game. We will then also have the big Sunday show in the evening, 7:30. So come and join us. Come and get involved, and be part of the conversation. But Mark, thank you, mate. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it was always, mate.
Yeah, and look, 1 point gained, and a big game coming up on Sunday. A trip to the empty hat.
So, come on, Arsenal.
We need to get that all-important win. So, come on, you Gunners. Let's do this. Let's go that one step further this time. So, see you later, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Go on, you Arsenal.